Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to On the Mic. It's Mike King here. This is part of the Mike King Biz Network, ESPN, Richmond 106.1 International Business Group Radio. That is Saturdays, 10 a.m. Eastern, as well as CW Richmond TV. What we do is we showcase RVA in a different way. Hey, today we're coming to you from the hottest neighborhood in RVA. It's hot for a number of reasons. It seems to be more construction going on here. There are a bunch of thriving businesses, but it's also a place where a lot of nonprofit support is. Alrighty, so sir, this is a business show. So tell us who you are and what you do.
Hey, Mike. Hey, I really appreciate you having me today. And it is a hot day today in Richmond for sure.
Yes, it is.
You know, it's hot outside, and I was worried about you getting run over by a dump truck out here. So I'm glad.
I wanted to say I was agile, but the dump trucks weren't moving, so I'm good.
You were bobbing and weaving, and so you made it safe. I'm Mark Morton. I'm the CEO of Morton Consulting. We're an IT staffing company headquartered here in Scotts Addition. We moved here, I guess, during the boom gold rush of Scotts Addition. We love it down here. And it's a great community, and we're excited to be a part of it.
One of the things, so I came here in 2014. People could not wait to get out of Scotts Addition. It was the place to leave. No one wanted to be here. Fast forward to today, it's the hottest part in town, and everything is here. What's that transformation been like?
Well, it's really been incredible. I mean, I think deep inside a lot of people, there's this love for bulldozers, dump trucks, and all the like, and certainly it's just tons of it going on. I mean, today, as we speak, across right next door to us and across the street, there's about 300 to 350 apartments going up, and there's more service. There's more places for people to live. There's businesses operating and functioning, some from the past and certainly new ones, and so it's really a great place to attract young talent. Great community.
How long have you been in business?
We've been in business 17 years.
What's the landscape look like now as far as Richmond goes as to when you started out?
Well, I think what we've seen is we've really seen a trend of like a lot more of the VCU students, a lot more of those folks staying here. So I think, if you think about it, a lot of those people they're migrating and coming to Scotts Addition and staying in the Richmond market. But we're also seeing a lot of people out of the market come to Richmond and move from the Northeast for a better quality of life. And, the pace of things here in Richmond, it's a great place to raise a family and a great place to live.
Let's talk about the business ecosystem here. What makes Scotts Addition? So it is a cool place. It's a party atmosphere. It's a college town inside of a city. Let's talk about the ecosystem in here in Scotts Addition.
Yeah. So I think what makes us so great, and we've got guys that ride scooters to work sometimes. We've got folks that live close by that can pop home and eat lunch. We've got we can walk right next door and go over to bingo and have a social gathering after work and, have a little bit of quality time and decompress a little bit. And you can be home in a matter of no time. And I think that's what's so appealing to the next generation of Richmonders.
When Mike King here with Mark, we're in Scotts Addition. I always talk to business leaders about culture and setting. So you have workers who are here. Prior to this, do you ever have workers who were remote?
We have remote workers as well.
How do you set culture in an organization? And what did you learn from COVID that you didn't do prior? But now you're like, that makes sense, and we continue to do it.
Yeah, I think prior to COVID, I think there was a lot of uncertainty about what people were doing when they were remote. And I think, I think it's easy to say, like, and I think we all know this, there's lots of data to support it. It takes 21 days to form a new habit. Well, I think we all would agree we got our fill of that during COVID. And so I think the fundamental behaviors of what it takes to be a successful remote worker, we've nailed those. But I will say too, I do believe that there are people that work really well remotely, and there are folks that work better in the office. And so I think that's what we've worked to promote. We've got facilities here in Scotts Addition. We've got a team that's here every day that's working out of this facility, but we've also got people working remotely. And we've actually got Richmonders who live here in town and don't come to the office that are doing a fantastic job for us.
How does the leader set the culture in an organization when some people are here, others are other places?
I think in the past, we might have been in a situation where, there might have been a little bit of like, hey, why can't I work remote? And I think what we're looking for now is we're looking for a culture of delivery and a culture of success for our customers. And so when we talk to our employees and we meet with them on a regular basis and we bring them in from time to time from around the country, what we're looking for is for them to continue to build success for our clients. And so I think today, if we had somebody that came to us today and said, hey, I really like to be remote, we would figure out a way to make that happen for them, understanding that success for our clients comes first.
Alrighty, a lot of great things. So that's the business side of Scott's Edition. From the business helping society be better, which is kind of like the mantra of my program. A lot of businesses are helping nonprofits and community organizations in Scott's Edition.
Yeah.
Talk about why that's so important to you and what you see around the city as well.
I was raised by my grandparents, Mike, and my grandfather was a life member. He had over 50 years of perfect attendance with an organization called the Lions Club. And so I learned at a very young age that it's really important to give back. And so I think for me, what we've done is we've tried to be a good steward of the Richmond community and make this a place for people to be successful. And so just to give you a couple of examples, we partnered with VCU and the VCU alumni to do the backpack program. And so we've purchased all the materials, we've stuffed all the backpacks right here in Scott's Edition. And then, it's changed locations, but we've donated to those to the Richmond area schools. We've always done some food outreach for like Feed More, and we're always looking for ways to get involved. We've even done things just as simple as worked here in Scott's Edition to pick up the neighborhood. There's a lot of stuff in transition, and sometimes it just gets a little dirty. And so we want to show our pride, and we love this neighborhood, and we're out in it making it happen.
All right, on to Mike. Mike is here. We'd like to thank you for joining the program. How can people find out information about your business?
Well, I appreciate that. They can find us at themortonway.com online. We're on all the social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and they can get Morton Consulting on all those locations. And I really appreciate you having me today.
On to Mike. Mike, we'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Now, take care.